Hello everyone, I'm at Marion Union Station, and this station was built in 1902. You got the railroad tracks behind it, and you got the railroad tracks on both sides of it. You got the CSX line behind it, CSX line over here to the left of it, and then you've got Norfolk Southern on the other side, right over there. So let's check out some videos here. Marion Union Station in Marion, Ohio, 50 miles north of Columbus. Here we go. All right, here we go. Got a runner. Things are looking up already. DPU, I see you. Marion, Ohio. Now this is a monster train. This train's incredibly long. Oh, that sounds cool, banging those diamonds like that. That was a monster train there. They emptied the yard for that one. Look at this. I haven't ate there. Let's try that. Got a railroad track on both sides of it and behind it. That was a good one.
But wait, there's more. There always is.
Yeah. All right, here we go with a westbound train. We'll get one at this angle this time. Changing cameras too. That train was just booking. Let's have a look at the backside of the station here. I don't think I've shown that. This is all CSX over here too. The Norfolk Southern tracks are on the other side of the building. Don't believe I've shown this side of the station yet. There you go. Until the next train. Okay, there's a train coming on the, not this track, but another track. But I'm gonna zoom in. We've got 140 pounds per yard, rolled by USS Illinois, and 1971, maybe July. It's kind of hard to see the dashes. Just think of all trains been on that rail. 140 pounds per yard. That's a pretty good sized rail. Here comes the local coming in. Looks like they're going to quit for the day. They usually leave the locomotive sitting on this interchange track, and they'll probably walk across the road to their office. Bet that's what they're doing. They're going to quit for the day and just leave the locomotive here. SD 40-2. Got to keep moving on. Got to keep moving on. Hearing the train coming. Yeah, we got an intermodal train coming. Looks like they're in a hurry too. What is the hurry? I see you. Okay, now that was a long train. That was a long one. They're just now shutting that locomotive down. Hear that? Just now shutting it down. Yep, it's dead. That train That one there emptied the yard. I mean, that was long. That had to be over 2 miles long, maybe close to 3. That was a monster train. All right, thanks for watching. They're done for the day. They're gonna walk across the road to the station. I guess they keep their cars parked over there. Norfolk Southern's got an office. Done for the day. Happy birthday, Jake Syverson, on June the 28th. Thanks for watching my videos, Jake, and happy birthday. diamond takes the pounding. Golly, it shakes the whole building here. Constant pounding on that. That's got to be a major maintenance nightmare keeping that thing up. All right, here we go. We got an eastbound train on the Norfolk Southern line. Man, that was a lot of intermodals. Just think what that would look like on a ship. That was a huge pile of freight there. Yep, stand by for more. We will get some more trains through here. That was pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my videos. If you have time, check out all of my videos because every view helps my channel. All right, time for the live action pets in the slideshow. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, well, I'm headed back here to the pond with the dogs. There's Chessie right up there. And I got a shout out. Henry Steigerwalt. Shout out to Henry Steigerwalt. I hope your knee replacement is going along good. And I hope you're not in any pain for that. Thanks for watching my videos. And we're gonna let the dogs back here. Oh, it's a little bit wet. Look at that, he wants to get out really bad. They love going by the pond and back into the woods. So let's see what we can do. There he goes. Off to the races, look at that. Uh-oh. Those ducks better be quicker next time. Chessie's getting pretty fast. And Loki went around that way, he's gone. He's back behind the pond somewhere. He loves going back there. They won't go back there unless I go back, even if the gate was open. Anyways, shout out to Henry Steigerwalt. Thanks for watching my videos, and I hope you have a great birthday in July. Look at these dogs. They're so funny. Yeah, I hope you have a good 78th birthday in July. Still June right now. The water is way up. We had a ton of rain last night. This pond is overflowing. Look at my dock. It overflows in this corner over here. I got a little ditch dug in. Yeah, this thing overflows. All right, well, thanks for watching my videos, everyone. Wish I could get some better videos of these ducks. They're just not used to people. They stay away from people. There's Loki. Wow, he got these red-winged blackbirds all stirred up. There's one right over there on top of that tree, and there's a few other ones flying around. I'm not sure how many there are. I know there's at least two. There's one there. There's one over here. I mean, they were dive bombing him. He went over there on the other side of the pond where that tree is, and that's where the baby red-winged blackbirds are. They were dive bombing him. I wish I could have got that on video. That was funny. So I called him. I got him over here. Got him away from the birds. I don't think he'd hurt him. You can't get to him. Ah, there he is. Look at that. Going for a swim. Cooling down a little bit. You got the birds all stirred up, son. Marion is the county seat for Marion County and is located about 50 miles north of Columbus, Ohio. Has a population of 35,531. And this is where Warren Harding was born, our 29th president. Born right here in Marion.